thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Miss Lozano. I'm the director of the instrumental music program at Clovis High School. Tonight, it's such a beautiful night. Tonight, we get to celebrate our elementary all-star students. They are all on the stage. They all did really well in their fundamental skills tests, and their teachers recommended them for this incredible experience not every sixth grader gets to have. But before we get started, we do have some empty seats. There's a whole row down here, and just so that we're in compliance with the fire marshal, we're going to ask everybody to take a seat unless you physically can't sit down. And if there's empty seats, if you guys can move over to the center, because there are more families that are going to show up, and so that they're not going over your seats, we want to move them into the side. So we have another row down here. If you guys can go ahead and find your seat. While you're looking for your seat right now, this concert will be recorded. Once it's recorded, your elementary teachers, Mrs. Harris at Clark Intermediate, or myself, we will go ahead and send you that link. And we're also going to be taking photos of your child. We have our photographer here, and he's really good and really sneaky about really getting some of the best photos that you'll have. Better photos than you are right there. But of course, if you want to take a photo or video record from your seat, you're more than welcome to. But we will go ahead and send that to you in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And that will get emailed out as well. There's a whole row right there. And go and we can fill in those seats right all the way over. Mallory, I think that row right there that you're at could also be, we can add in right there, yeah. Yep, we can continue to add in more people. Again, if there's an open seat next to you, if I can have you move in toward the center, please, that's gonna help out a lot. So make friends with your neighbor and go, hey, were you saving that? Or did you just not like the way I smelled today? Because I promise I put deodorant on. But while we are doing that, the first group on is our Clovis Area All Star. It is comprised of 8 elementary schools, and please help me welcome their concertmaster who will be tuning them, Clara Weaver.
It is my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Mrs. Harris. I teach Clark Intermediate String and Chamber Orchestras, and it is my absolute delight and pleasure to be able to conduct this amazing all-star group. These are made up of amazing, incredible, and well-supported 5th and 6th grade students from the Clovis High area. We are the only area that does this in our district so far. Maybe it'll catch on, we'll see. But just to see how well they can perform within such an incredibly short amount of time, 4 rehearsals and 1 performance, and this is what you get, which is incredible. Our next conductor is going to be Mr. Eric Szymanski. He is another teacher in our area, and I will be sure to talk about our other teachers as well to make sure that they get their shout outs as well in just a little bit. But without further ado, Mr. Eric Szymanski conducting Shiver. Without the vision of our teachers in our area and without the support of our amazing retired teacher, Mrs. Tammy Vanderpart, are you here tonight? Tammy, can you wave at me if you're here? She did manage to come to our final rehearsal, which I was super excited to see her. Came up with this wonderful idea for us, and we, after 2020, saw it into life, which is awesome. I would like to recognize at this time both Mr. Mooring, who is playing the bass for us tonight, our elementary music teacher, Mr. Mooring. And also Mrs. Emily Humphreys, who is playing viola for us tonight. She is our orchestra manager. She is also my sanity, because she is one of the most organized people I know, and without her, this would not thrive the way that it has, and it has taken off because of the work she does at her elementary schools and with us here. So grateful for all of the help that we've had. Also the support of Mrs. Lozano and Mr. Rodriguez and Mr. Hamada up at Clovis High School. And these beautiful shirts came from the Clovis High School program with Mrs. Lozano. So thank you again for supporting us with this. And our final piece will be Legends of Dark Mountain. Thank you.
Let's give them one more big round of applause to our Clovis Area All Star Elementary Orchestra, please.